Have you ever wanted to tell a story that really pulls people in? Make it more exciting, more real. Well, get ready, because today we're unlocking a powerful communication tool that does exactly that. And trust me, this is way more than just a grammar lesson. This is your new secret storytelling superpower. Let's dive in.
Okay, take a look at these two sentences. On one side, you have a simple fact. The phone rang. Pretty straightforward. But on the other side, we've got something different. I was watching TV when the phone rang. Can you just feel the difference? One is a piece of data. The other is the beginning of a story.
So, yeah, which sentence tells a better story? It's the second one, right? No contest. It doesn't just tell you what happened, it actually paints a picture. It creates a whole scene. It gives us context. You can almost see it. Someone relaxing on the couch, totally absorbed, and then, suddenly, that interruption.
Now that little piece of storytelling magic, it comes from a very specific tool in our language toolbox. It's called the past continuous tense, and we're about to break down exactly what it is and how you can start using it right away.
So, what is it technically? Well, the past continuous is all about describing an action that was in progress at a certain point in the past. The key idea here is that the action was ongoing. It was happening. It wasn't finished yet. It's all about capturing that feeling of duration, of something in motion.
And the formula to build it? Honestly, it could not be simpler. You just take your subject, add was or were, and then tack ing onto your verb. I was studying. They were playing. See? Super easy. So that's the how-to. Now let's get to the really fun part, the why-to.
Because look, knowing the formula is one thing, but knowing how to use it, well, that's what separates a dry report from a great story. So let's get practical and break this down into 4 really powerful storytelling techniques.
First up, technique number 1, setting the scene. Think of this as the foundation of your story. You use the past continuous to describe the background, to create the atmosphere, to paint a picture for your audience before the main event even kicks off.
Just listen to this. It was raining and people were walking quickly in the streets. You're instantly there, aren't you? You can almost feel the damp air and see the blur of people rushing by. It's not just information, it's an entire mood, an environment created with just a few simple words.
Okay, on to technique number 2, a total classic for building drama, the interrupted action. This is where you show a longer, ongoing action that gets suddenly stopped or changed by a short, sharp event. It's a fantastic way to create tension. And this example nails it. The long, continuous action, they were playing football. You can picture the game just going on. And then, bam, the short interruption. It started to rain. It's that contrast between the ongoing flow and the sudden stop that makes the story pop.
Technique number 3 is something I like to call parallel worlds. This is how you show 2 or even more things happening at the very same time. It's perfect for showing a really busy scene or for contrasting what different people are up to.
Check this out. We've got 2 completely separate storylines running side by side. I was studying, that's one world, and in another world, at the exact same time, my brother was listening to music. The past continuous lets us see both of these actions happening together.
And this brings us to a really important point. Notice the signal words we're using. We usually use when for an interruption. That's a long action getting stopped by a short one. But we use while to show 2 long actions happening in parallel. That little word makes a huge difference between technique 2 and technique 3.
And our 4th and final technique is the specific moment. This one is like creating a freeze frame in a movie. You're zooming in on one precise instant in time and describing what was happening right then and there.
See how adding that specific time marker at 10 p.m. makes everything feel more concrete? The ongoing action of doing my homework isn't just a vague memory anymore. It's what was happening at that exact snapshot in time. It makes it feel so much more real.
Okay, so we've got our 4 main techniques down. Now let's quickly look at how to add a little more flavor and detail to our stories. We can do this with negatives and questions to build out the world even more.
The structure here is just a simple little tweak on the main formula. For negatives, you just pop in not after was or were. She wasn't listening. And for questions, you just flip the subject and the verb. Were they playing? These are great for adding a little bit of conflict, doubt, or curiosity into your narrative.
All right, we've covered a lot, but you now officially hold the keys to a fantastic storytelling device. So let's do a super quick recap of the power you now have at your fingertips. Here it is, your new Storyteller's Toolkit. Remember these 4 things. You can set the scene to create an amazing atmosphere. You can show interrupted actions to build suspense. You can describe parallel worlds to add depth and complexity. And you can pinpoint a specific moment to create a really vivid snapshot.
So if you take away just one thing from all this, let it be this. The past continuous is not just some boring grammar rule you have to memorize. It is a creative tool. It's the thing that transforms simple, flat facts into rich, compelling, and truly vivid stories.
This is what lets you show your audience what happened, not just tell them. It's how you bring your memories and your ideas to life. You have the superpower now. So, there's really only one question left. What story will you tell first?